Yeah, hi. Today's demo is about the nullable types in C Sharp. With C Sharp version 8.0, there are nullable types available, nullable reference type. So what you need is, I would suggest you to download .NET Core SDK 3.0. So that should have the support for the .NET Core App 3.0 is part of the .NET Core SDK that should have support for C Sharp 8.0 language. So one thing which many people don't tell you about nullable is that you need to have this attribute nullable enable in the project file. Otherwise, the nullables will not work. So what I have here is I created a .NET Core app and I created a new model. So you can see that all these properties have the question mark in front of it. So that means all of these are nullable properties. So if I remove the question mark, then it shows the warning here, null nullable properties uninitialized. This usually doesn't happen if you don't use the nullable in the project. And same thing here with the nested class. So if we remove the question mark, then it should show this error here that the warning actually that the property is uninitialized. Uh, so we're gonna add back those question marks to make it nullable. So in program.cs, you can see that currently we don't have any warnings, but if I, let's say, remove this question mark here, then I get this warning here, that deference of a possible null reference, which means that the compiler is warning, or actually it's an error that compiler thinks that this value is a possible null value. So we should initialize this value before using it, or set it as a non-nullable value. So you can see that as soon as I added the question mark back, then it removed